Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. Hope you're having a good one. Was good. So I would think that a lot of you are probably going to be really happy because Bitcoin hit another all-time high. I mean, right? I mean, it's currently at 113, doing its thing. You know, the climby thing. So everybody should be happy. Tonight's question: who is about to enter the Chinese market with Alipay? Coinbase, Circle, Ripple, or other? And if it's other, you know what to do. Not sure why my eye is tearing so much. I think I have something in it. So, what happened today that we should be interested in? A lot of stuff. I reported a lot of stuff this morning. Michael Saylor comes out with some kind of cryptic post. Bitcoin major. Like what? Because Bitcoin obviously rebounded. Blew through that level of resistance at 109, right? What is it? 109,771. So that's a good thing. So we're finally above that. So the question becomes, well, are we going to blast through 120? It's a slow climb. It's not a fast climb. It's a slow climb. Yo, Enrique, thank you for letting me know you invested in yourself today, man. Appreciate it. So it's a slow climb. But what Michael Saylor's note also speaks to is the amount of institutional involvement. They're not playing games. They want in. And I think it's highly possible that right now we could hit FOMO mode. Fear of missing out, in case you forgot. Some of us are old, and we forget. It happens. Like I forgot to shave. It happens. So there's a lot going on right there with that. There is a lot. So I was paying attention to that. Something else that I was paying attention to is Ondo debuted a tokenized treasury fund on XRP Ledger. Yeah, Ondo is not playing games either. And remember, that's XRP Ledger. That's, again, I'm paying attention to the infrastructure and adoption. Infrastructure and adoption. That's what I'm paying attention to. Why is that? Companies are projecting that they're going to do well, so they start building out infrastructure to meet the demand from everybody that's going to start adopting. So you already have, so people will be like, oh, well, retail's not there yet. Institutions are there already, which is why that gives the tip, start building out the infrastructure. It's kind of a big deal. And for those of you that are just tuning in, tonight's question is, who is about to enter the Chinese market with Alipay? Coinbase, Circle, Ripple, or other? And if it's other, drop it in the comments. What else do we have? YZI, what is it? YZI Labs. Do you know who that is? That's CZ's new company. Changpeng Zhao, that's his new company. That's the one he started when he got out of, the hokey. They're investing in Aspecta to pioneer universal price discovery infrastructure for $16 trillion in illiquid assets. They're not playing. Again, infrastructure. And CZ was also on the record saying, listen, you guys need to speed up things on regulatory stuff. Maybe you guys should start implementing AI to help you out with that. Wow. Just saying, the industry for a long time has been asking, guardrails, please, guardrails, please, guardrails, please, guardrails, please, until they're blue in the face. If you don't do it, they're going to do it. What do you think the Fed is? Bunch of banks that, bunch of big banks that got together and, did something. If you don't do it, they're going to do it. Michael McCaskill in the house. Did you invest in yourself today? Next one, zero knowledge. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Captain Banana in the house with the check mark. Love it. Missed you yesterday. Just saying, calling you out. That's right. I knew it's Thursday. I know where you are. Zero knowledge proof altcoin Lagrange crashed. Why did it crash? It crashed as soon as Binance announced its new listing. It went bonkers and then blew up. The saying, I know it's repetitive, it's redundant, it's annoying. The GMB3, do your own research, know your entries and exits, and absolutely invest deliberately. This is why I tell you that. Something like that you can't necessarily foresee. Hey, Elizabeth, you're from the Sunshine State. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome. Did you invest in yourself? That's always the big question. And Michael McCaskill just joined in. Yes, he did. Thank you very much. So when I look at doing research, it's things like this that I'm trying to avoid. So you normally wait. I told you my eye is messing up. You normally wait until you get some kind of news, right? And the news came. Oh, we're going to, you start doing on things. You start selling, you start doing this, start doing that. And then rumors come out. Hey, Binance might pick them up. Pew! Right? Buy on the, you snatched it up on the rumor, sell on the news. Buy, sell. It's an old thing from the stock market, but sometimes it's true. I want to know how many people have heard of Lagrange. I know I haven't. I have not. I'm in the news like all the time, and I've heard Jack. Somewhere between Jack and Squat. Nothing. I've heard nothing about this coin. And it got listed and immediately, what's its use case? As soon as it got listed, people said, I'm going to take my profit. Everybody decided, I'm going to take my profit. And that's what happened. Right? Oh, you were here? My bad. I'm sorry. Don't beat me up. Hello, all. Yes, I invested in myself. Leroy Tice in the house. Thank you for letting me know. And it's a very big deal. Just quietly. But it's a very big deal to let people know that, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what we're working on. This is how we're rocking and rolling. Right? And I do the research on that and I look at these coins and I'm like, I don't know if this coin has any real legs to it. I mean, Lagrange, zero knowledge. That's cute. So it's zero knowledge. There are tons of those. What do you do that's different? Why should I make a slot for you? I told you the other night, I hadn't done a lot of research on the hyperliquid, so I decided to take a deeper dive. I kind of like what I see, and I'm probably going to buy some. I mean, I might wait for it to cool down, but I probably won't. I'm probably just going to get in. I'm probably just get in when I can get in. You know what I mean? But I'm sitting back, and I'm looking at it, and I'm kind of like, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to some of these. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll pay attention to that. But it seems like Lagrange didn't have any real use case that isn't already out there. I wasn't seeing articles about it, wasn't seeing anything. This is the first time I'm hearing about it, and it's exploded. This is why I tell you guys about this stuff, so you actually understand why I tell you to do your own research. This is why I tell you to do your own research. Yeah, you heard nothing about it either. We have a bunch of people on here that do tons and tons and tons of research. We all look in various places for news. I've never heard of Lagrange. Never heard of Lagrange, except a little town that my friend lives in. Other than that, never heard of Lagrange. As a token, just saying. And then analyst downgrades JP Morgan Chase and Goldman Sachs, arguing downside risks are not, well, analysts at JP Morgan Chase and Goldman Sachs are telling people that they're not building in downgrades to the market. They're not building that in to their thought process, the downside risks. And there are downside risks. Not to the crypto market right now, but definitely on the stock side. And right now, crypto's looking good, but you ever feel antsy? I'm feeling antsy. I'm feeling like we could go up, make some money, really good money, and then do that. So yeah, I am paying attention to all that stuff. But if you can get in and you can make your money, you've done your research, you know your entries and exits, you understand that you're supposed to absolutely invest deliberately, I'm cool with it. I'm glad you're loving life today. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That's literally what I'm looking at. So I wonder about these things. I'm just like, we should probably pay attention. right? Then we've got Falcon Finance unlocking real-world asset utility with its first live USDF mint using tokenized treasuries. Wow. Wow. I'm only catching that because tokenized treasuries. That's why I'm looking at it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find any other news on Falcon. Falcon. There you go. So, no, that was Falcon X. That was also Falcon X. Yeah, so I've never heard about these guys before. Falcon Finance. Never heard of them before. I mean, I'm going all the way back to 2023 and never heard of them. Right? They didn't ring in my head, but I just wanted to make sure. And I'm sitting back and I'm wondering. Loving the sound effects. Yeah, I do them every now and then. I do different voices too. I'm here every Thursday. Don't forget to tip your waiters. I capture that because more tokenization and what they're tokenizing. Not just the idea of tokenizing, but what they're tokenizing. Right? So yeah, I'm starting to pay really close attention to things. Really close attention. I've been consolidating a lot. I've been maneuvering my portfolio a lot of stuff. Max Kaiser predicts massive Bitcoin surge, likening the current prices to dirt cheap compared to future potential. Him and Anthony Scaramucci saying the same thing. Skybridge Capital is where Anthony Scaramucci is from. And then he had that 10-day stint with the current regime during the previous, his previous run. Yeah. Literally 10 days. It's 10 days. Shortest ever for that role. So yeah. And then Fidelity weighed in on whether it's too late to join crypto. I covered that yesterday, right? I've been telling you guys forever. If I have a GMB X factor for a decent coin and it's not near that GMB X factor and the market's still looking good, you can get in when you can get in. But again, do your own research, know your entries and exits, and absolutely invest deliberately. Just saying, these are things that we should be doing. These are things that we should be doing, folks. I mean, dang, I even wrote a book about it. There's a hardcover and a soft cover. Did you know? See, this is the hardcover. That's the hardcover. It's for real, for real. I mean, it's, what, 200 some odd pages? I think 289 or something like that. Some ridiculous amount of pages. 289 pages. Dead serious. Do your own research, know your entries and exits, and absolutely invest deliberately. Holy moly, Captain Banana, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, you're talking about poll question, Leroy. I choose other companies, hotels, McDonald's, Starbucks, etc. Bruh. No. And you're wrong. No. Good try though. Good evening, Paula. Thank you for letting me know that you've done your research. I just had to, give a little poke to Leroy Tice because he thought he could catch me out there. Yeah, no. We'll get into it though. That was a good guess. And honestly, it was a good guess. But we're sticking to the crypto market right now. I gave you 3 crypto choices. I know I'm kind of tricky with that, aren't I? I give you choices and then I say it's other because it's none of the choices. Yeah, I know. So I can't really poke at you that much because, I know how sneaky I can be. It's kind of like when your mother says, "Oh, come here, baby. No, you're not in trouble." And then you get your ass whooped. Yeah, I'm just saying. That could happen. Now, this one caught my attention. Because I talk about Aptos, and I was always like, well, not always, but lately I've been like, I don't know what Aptos is doing. I don't not like Aptos, but I don't know what they're doing. But they've been quietly, to me, I think they've been quietly like waking up and making moves, like big moves. That is cold, Paula. My mother used to do that to me. She's like, "Oh no, you're not in trouble, baby. Come here, come here, come talk to mom." And then next thing you know, yeah. Yo, Hum's house. GMB 3. So Aptos Labs expands leadership with a new chief business officer role. to scale the blockchain ecosystem. That right there screams they're about to make some even bigger moves. A chief business officer, they're not playing. I think Aptos is about to wake the heck up, and I think they're about to surprise a lot of people. As a matter of fact, let me look up Aptos. Where are they? Control F. Aptos, they are down 45.80% year to date. Let me go take a look at the crypto tracker. Let's take a look at the whole 250. Let's do it by rank. They're like in the 30s, right? There's Aptos. Aptos, their GMB X factor is 3.09. 3.09. And they just hired a chief business officer. Aptos is about to shake the world. Aptos is about to shake the world. Dead serious. So when I look at Aptos, I'm kind of like, maybe I should get in on that. I mean, right now, they're below my 5% mark. They're only up 4.83% right now. And with a GMBX factor of 3.09, I don't know. That could be one of those. I'm just saying that could be a rocket ship right there. That could be a rocket ship right there. A chief business officer? What they're saying is that we got ideas and we're going to implement them. You can get on while you can get on. So yeah, I'm liking that. I'm probably going to have to go do some more research on Aptos. As a matter of fact, do I have any notes on Aptos? Whatever, because I know that they've done a few things as of late. Let's see. OKX launched a fee-free XBTC wrapped Bitcoin on the Aptos blockchain. That was on May 23rd of this year. They were involved with this other project. Give me a second. Bear with me. Aptos. Come on. Help me out here. Aptos. Maiden rises 25 million. Zero knowledge blockchain challenging. Oh, yeah, no, they weren't involved in that. That's somebody talking nonsense. Bitwise CIO bullish on the DeFi, sees Aptos and SUI as ETF contenders. Yeah, I believe somebody is going for an Aptos ETF. Who else did we have? Yeah, Aptos has been in the news for a little bit. As a matter of fact, Bitwise was the one that actually filed for the Aptos ETF. That happened back March 5th. March 5th. It's nice having notes. It's nice having notes. It's kind of cool. Just saying. I love having notes. What else is going on? What other kind of news do we have? Fidelity weighs in on whether or not it's too late. Get into that. I didn't talk enough about it, but yeah, it's not too late. It's not even close to too late. The only coin that has busted through its all-time high right now, significant coin, is Bitcoin. So to me, that says alt season ain't here yet. So I can ride Bitcoin for a little while, ride Bitcoin. And then when Bitcoin is done, I'm going to ride all the alts. But I'm thinking I'm going to get in on alts right now. Hutanik said the other day that he got in on, he sold PaxG to get Chainlink and Ethereum. And the day after that, everything just took off. I'm just saying. 8 paws in the house. And thank you for letting me know that you invested in yourself. That's what's up. That's what we do here. We invest in ourselves first. That way we can understand our entries and exits, right? Know your entries and exits. And that's how we can absolutely invest deliberately. You have to do it in that order. You have to do it in that order. So yeah, we've been looking at this for a while. And I've been telling you for a while, don't sleep on Ethereum. Everybody's like, oh, I've been listening to other people and they're, oh, Ethereum, but Solana. No. It's not happening. Not happening. I don't know what LFG is, so yeah, I do know what it means. Yeah, I had to stop and think about that because I'm thinking coin. so yeah. So yeah, I'm looking at that and I'm just saying, been telling you for a while, don't sleep on Ethereum. You had a chance to get Ethereum when I was at 1900. It was only a few months ago. And now look at it. Now look at it. Now you're sitting there going, oh man, I wish I'd have gotten in on that. Yeah. It was at 1900 not that long ago. It's at 2950 right now. The high, 48.78 and 26 cents. Ham's house, take you a little behind to the corner. That's too funny. I'm glad. I was just about to take a sip of water, and I'm glad that I didn't, because it probably would have shut out my nose. That's hilarious. Look at how he spelled that. Salah. No. Some of us need help. They don't make medication for some of us. So yeah, I'm looking at what's going on, and I'm saying you still have time to get in. Still have time to get in. If you're looking at, let me just bring this up again. If you're looking at, what the heck? There you go. No, this one. This one? Yeah, this one. If you're looking at Ethereum and it's at 29.38 right now, it's got a GMB X factor of 0.66. 0.66. It's on the rise. XRP has a GMBX factor of 0.35. BNB has a GMBX factor of 0.15. Solana has a GMBX factor of 0.79. Doge has a GMBX factor of 2.76. Let's see. Cardano has a GMBX factor of 3.59, and it was up 7.83% today. What else do we have? Hyperliquid been bouncing around its all-time high. It's got a all-time high right now. Of GMBX factor of 0.04 right now. All-time high of $3.75. I'm sorry, $45.57. It's at $43.65. So can you make money on some of these? Yes, you absolutely can. Are you gonna make big money off of some of these? Not with a GMBX factor of less than 1. Less than 1 means I'm approaching my all-time high. SUI, GMBX factor of 0.55. Chainlink, a GMBX factor of 2.47. Bitcoin Cash has a long way to go. GMBX factor 6.32. You want to know why I have the GMBX factor? It enables me to understand where that price is relative to its all-time high, and then I can put a number on the chances, the odds that it's going to hit that all-time high within the general time frame that everybody else is. Yeah, buddy. So when I sit back and I look at SUI, you all know I have a bag of SUI. When I look at SUI, I'm kind of like, oh, SUI's going to hit its all-time high, no problem. No problem. And it's Ethereum is at 0.66, SUI's at 0.55. Chainlink is at 2.47. And I'm telling you now, Chainlink, yesterday Chainlink was at 14. Today it's at 15. See that slow and steady rise? It wasn't that long ago before when it was at 20. You could buy in right now and still make 25% off that puppy. If it hits, just as if it hits 20. Its all-time high, $52.70. Just saying. Just saying. Lex Luthor in the house. Researchaholic, cryptoholic. Yeah, but did you invest in yourself today? That's what I want to know. Did you invest in yourself today? Just looking at the notes, make sure I don't miss anything. Actually, let me change this to not top chats, but live chats. That's better. Yeah, there you go. Again, tonight's question: who is about to enter the Chinese market with Alipay, Coinbase, Circle, Ripple, or other? Just saying. Just saying. And if it's other, drop it down there. You know what to do. I shouldn't have to describe it to you. It's the same rule every day. I mean, come on. If it's other, you got to put it in the comments. I don't want to hear it. Just the answer. Nothing else. Nothing. No research. No nothing. Just the answer in the comments. Your answer. What else? What other news do we have? Polygon issues an urgent alert as a major Polygon upgrade launches. Heimdall. I think Polygon is also staged to make a major comeback. Everybody I've been talking to has been keying in on Heimdall's coming. Polygon is one of the most, Polygon actually is a part of the connective tissue. You wouldn't know it from its current ranking, but it really is. It really is. Just saying, can't sleep on it. Aptos is about to make some serious moves, Eddie. Just like your shaver tomorrow. Lex Luthor definitely just landed in the corner. Smart Alec. Yeah, because this... I don't know. I might just keep it just to be, evil. I mean, I'm not going out. Am I going out tomorrow night? I'm not going out tomorrow night. Most I'm going to do is go help my daughter buy a car. That's the most I'm going to do. What other good news do we have? Robinhood adds Ethereum and Solana staking support in the United States. Remember, they launched that in Europe. Now it's in the United States. Yeah, but yours is probably nice and lined up. This is just laziness. I didn't cut it or anything because I'm probably going to go back to my goatee, right? So I like it to grow out a little bit before I shape everything. Just saying. And I got to get to this, head that should be bald. Thank you, Captain Banana. I greatly appreciate you. But that's a very big deal for Robinhood. And that's going to be huge for Ethereum and Solana. That's why Ethereum is blowing the hell up right now. Hold it. You know what I didn't look at? Solano. It's evil people. Man, just like what? Solana's at 163. 163.31. Yeah. It wasn't that long ago when Solana was at 148 and now it's at 163. I'm just saying. We need to be paying attention to these things. If you were DCAing, dollar cost averaging into the market, you're just sitting back and going, thank you. Thank you very much. That's all you're doing. Thank you. That's what's up. I'm just saying, there are certain things that you should be doing. Dollar cost averaging is one of them. Don't believe me? Go buy the other book. Crypto Foundations for Building Multi-Generational Wealth. I tell you about that. The GMB3 thing, yeah, I tell you about that in the big book because I tell you how to attack it from cryptos to stocks and business. I give you the ideas about how to do it, how to practice that. This is the first investment. That's why it takes no money to invest in yourself. People think I'm playing when I say that stuff. Oh, it's just a gimmick. It's not. Practice the GMB3 and trust me, you will be happy about it. Hutanic, you damn right. Folks about to find out. For real. I just got a Robinhood account. Surprisingly, they offer Europe apparently zero fees and zero spread for BTC buys and sales. Yup. They want those assets under management. That's what they're talking about. So I'm just saying, if you practice the GMB3, you are going to be so happy with yourself. That dollar cost averaging, understanding the foundations about crypto, you will be incredibly happy with yourself. Most people get into investment and they don't know what they're doing, so they just follow what everybody else is doing. So you're always trailing the markets. That's why I've never been a big fan of copy trading. Because copy trading means that that's all you're doing is copying somebody else's moves. What the hell happens if they're wrong? They might have the money to spare to be able to lose that. Maybe you don't. That's why you do your own research. You know your entries and exits, and you absolutely invest deliberately. That means if you are unsure, don't do it. Whether it's put your money in, pull your money out, stay where it is, whether your money is in or out, maybe sometimes you just need to hold. Breathe. Something else I want to remind you guys. Everybody's a rock star when the market is going up. Everybody is a rock star when the market is going up. Remember that. Because as the market's going up, you'll start to see stupid stories out there as you're doing your research. Oh my God, this coin is shooting up, as if the rest of the market isn't doing the damn same. Remember the writer, remember the source, maybe not go back there again. Because you're telling me that this coin is going up as if it's the only one, that it did something special and it's not the whole market moving up. Then you start getting all the FOMO stories. Get everybody to FOMO in. Oh, you don't know what you're missing out on. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's nice. That's cute. Everybody's a rock star when the market's going up. When this community gets together, we're telling each other to do our own research, to know our entries and exits. That's not just about the number that you get in on, but it's also the path that you get in and out on. And the in path is not always the same as the out path. We're teaching you how to think, how to broaden your ideas, how to be open to learning from each other. So that when the market starts coming down, because nothing goes up forever, right? So when the market starts coming down, you know how to handle it. You know how to handle it. You've got, between myself and just Hutanic, you've got two major choices. Hutanic's like, I'm never getting rid of my Bitcoin. Eddie on the other side is, well, if I see that Bitcoin going down, I'm going to sell it and I'll get back in when it hits the bottom. Two totally different mindsets. And we wanted to show you that so that you understand that we can all get along and have differences of opinion. That's not a problem. But isn't it nice to see different ideas about how to handle something? Only you can manage your bags. Only you can manage your bags. But hearing different ideas might give you tools to put in the toolbox to also help you manage your bags. Just saying. Just saying. I feel like I'm missing some stuff. 2021 Bitcoin was at 100K. Was 100K less than today. Yep. In 2022, it was 2022. Yeah, it was. And people slept on it. I told one of my associates, yo, you should buy some Bitcoin. He bought 4. I saw him the other day, and he was like, oh my God, I love you. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. He bought 4. Where is it right now? Yeah, and he bought 4. He's not rich. He's not a rich guy. He's not a rich guy, but he bought 4 when it was $100,000 less than where it is now. Just because I said so. Dude, you should buy that. You should buy it, set it and forget it. Just leave it alone. Just buy it and leave it there. Don't mess with it. And now he's sitting there looking at 400 grand plus. Yeah. 400 grand upside? Imagine what that GMB X factor was like. Exactly. It is not a difference of opinion. It is simple math. BTC sold near high and goes down in bear, and you buy back near low. You are making more money than when you do when you're holding. That's for the tourists. Well, some people just want to hold on. They've got a plan. It's sort of like mutual funds. When you buy mutual funds, you just put your money in, put your money in, put your money in, put your money in, whether the market goes up, whether the market goes down, and it averages out and goes up over time, right? I'm an old man. I'm trying to maximize everything I do. I'm trying to maximize everything I do. So if I can sell up here as close to up here as possible and then buy back in down here, I'm all about it. It takes work, though. And some people don't have the bandwidth to do that kind of work. Really and true. It is what it is. But some people are not 24/7 in the market. Some people don't have the time to do that. They're too busy running their businesses, doing all kinds of other stuff. They're busy. Mind you, some people have that kind of plan just for Bitcoin, not for everything else. For Bitcoin, I'm holding on to my Bitcoin. That's what some people say. I'm holding on to my Bitcoin. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to do the Michael Saylor. I'm going to hold on forever. Done. Some of us are kind of like, well, I'd rather sell my Bitcoin, get back in, buy more of it, and let it rock. That way I've wet my beak, right? I've wet my beak a little bit up here. And when it comes back down here, I'll get back in. But at that point, I'm calculating how long it's going to be before it goes up again. But here's the kicker. Here's the rub. Who says you're going to see that kind of a down again? Who says you will ever see that kind of a down again? Do you really think it's going to go from 69,000 all the way down to 15? Do you really think that's what's going to happen? Like proportionally, do you think that's what's going to happen? I don't think so. More infrastructure, more adoption. And not just for Bitcoin, across the whole market. More infrastructure, more adoption. So are you going to see it dip? Yes. Are you going to see it fall hard? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I really don't. So it takes work. It takes work to manage your bags. The hardest job you'll have besides finding a job is managing your money. It's managing your money. Every aspect about your life is managing your money. You're wealthy. Let's pretend you're wealthy. Well, you're going to be paying attention to the big BM of a bill, right? And you're going to be elated. If you're wealthy, you're going to be elated because one of your businesses can go buy a $10 million plane, right? And go write off the full $10 million this year. It's retroactive to January 1st. So if you're loaded, that's going to help you. Oh, well, I bought this stuff. I bought this stuff. Yeah. I bought some computer equipment. I'm writing that crap off. What? Doggone real. I'm writing that off. Because it wasn't just simple computer equipment. It was very high-end computer equipment. So yeah, writing stuff off. Retroactive. From January 1st of this year. Cha-ching! Just saying. I still want to believe in the tradition we had so far, but I can surely see how adoption institutions, etc., might disrupt us this time around. It already has. It already has. This cycle, as everybody's still calling it, is not the same as any other cycle that has ever been here. Where the heck is Rick Ritchie? I just realized that. So yeah, completely different. And Hutanik, it's exactly right. Bitcoin is completely different than every other coin. Bitcoin is completely different than every other coin. Why is that? Oh, well, I can use Bitcoin and I can do things like use it as collateral. I can use it as collateral. Other coins, it better be a part of a really big portfolio. The only other coin that could probably stand by its own is probably Ethereum. All the other coins, you would have to have like a lot. A lot. So I'm just saying, Bitcoin is going to be used different than everything else. And you can make money off of that. But the level of adoption, the level of infrastructure that's being built out, the incoming adoption from people, like regular people, stores, I'm just telling you, it's coming. Some strangers trying to flirt, tell them you're busy with a whole bunch of other men. Hutanik, Eddie, Lex, Ty. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You could throw in a couple of women there too. Paula's on. Like really flip them out. Just saying. Just. Actually, he's telling them to join the channel. Yeah, tell them you're making money. No, don't do that. Don't tell him you're making money. Don't do that. Don't do that, because then he'll really be interested. Well, you are at a bar. We know. But don't tell them you're making money. Tell them you're learning how to make money because you're broke. Say you're broke and you're learning how to take money, how to earn money. Take his money. Have him buy you a drink. I'm just saying. Ask him, did he invest in himself today? See? I can't even be mad at that. That's actually a really good question. Somebody comes up to you at a bar, any place, and you go, did you invest in yourself today? And they look at you with that puzzled look on their face. I'm like, oh, okay, I only talk to people that invest in themselves, and walk away. That would really F with somebody's head. That really would. It absolutely would. There's no such thing as a crypto cycle. I said it before. It was just falsely adopted and nomenclated. Yep. That way because media, because they need something to latch onto. No, that's not a pickup line. That's a leave me alone line. Have you invested in yourself today? They'll sit there, look at you and be like, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got no time for that. All right. U.S. Treasury reverts a controversial crypto tax rule, easing regulatory pressure on digital assets. Coinbase, this is a big one. Coinbase is partnering with Perplexity for real-time crypto insights via AI, enhancing user analytics. Sound familiar? Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. We already got that. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Oh, we got one thing. We got one thing. One last final bug to squash with a freaking anvil. And we'll be launching everything from notifications to DMs, everything all at once. Just like that. Just like that. We're just having fun. We're just having fun. Right? Just saying. What else? Securities on Chain CEO, BlackRock backed, claims there's a one true way. Lloyd Blankfein is saying there's one true way to do it. I don't even care that there's one true way to do it. You know what I care about? That they're talking about it, that they're doing it. That's all I care about. That's right, Lex. Nobody wants to date anybody that's not investing in themselves, because that makes you a loser. Because it costs you nothing. It costs you nothing to invest in yourself. The financial system just left the heliosphere making new maps. I don't even know what that means. I shouldn't have read it. So yeah, imagine Captain Banana looking at some dude. Seriously, dude? Did you invest in yourself today? Like dead serious. You can't say it with a smile on your face. You're like, dead serious. Did you even invest in yourself today? Like, say it like snide, like that. They would look at you and just be like, and you'd be like, yeah, all right, go away. Because it says you're beneath me. If you can't invest in yourself, why would I want to talk to you? I don't have time to waste. Time is the one thing we do not get back. That's why I keep saying, do your own research, know your entries and exits, and absolutely invest deliberately. You know, if you do those three in order, you get better, you get faster, you get better, you get faster, you get better, you get faster, you get better, you get faster. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. You'll be able to dissect the news, understand the news, regurgitate the news at a heartbeat, be able to recall the news, the whole thing. Like, I thought I heard of Falcon Financial. I was like, it sounds familiar, but not really. Yeah, sounds familiar, but not really, because I've heard of Falcon X. Not Falcon Financial, but still, they're making news. Because they're doing the whole, RWA thing with treasuries. That's not small. That's not small. Now, here's something that I'm thinking about. You have all these companies out here that are out here snatching up securities and then tokenizing them? U.S. Treasuries, rather. U.S. Treasuries. What? That's some cray-cray right there. That is some cray-cray right there. So just saying, there's stuff that we should be paying attention to, and this is one of them, right? We're looking for infrastructure moves. We're looking for collaborations or partnerships, deals. We're looking for the shoring up of positions. Like I said, Aptos, Chief Business Officer. Aptos is about to slap the nonsense out of the market. A Chief Business Officer? Whoo, baby. It's about to be on. It's about to be on. I might go snatch some up. I know I'm getting more Chainlink. I know I'm getting more Ethereum, but I might get some Aptos. Because they're about to be on the blow up. Just saying. Just saying. There's a lot of research that goes into this stuff. Notice how I don't talk to you about all the time about, oh, the market's going up, the market's going up. No. What's the theme? The theme is always pay attention to the news and what my opinions are on that news. And then our opinions are on that news. That's how we learn. That's how we learn. I mean, sure, we talk about, oh, this coin went up, oh, this coin went down. But we're not following ups and downs. We're following the bigger game. You play checkers. We're not playing checkers. We're playing freaking Mahjong and Go. That's what we're doing. Don't know what those are? Go look them up. Then you'll understand why I said that. Just saying. Anyway, everybody, I got to go have dinner. Got stuff to do. Trying to relax a little bit as well. It's already 8:47. I'm freaking hungry. Haven't had dinner. I literally 10 minutes before I started the show, I had just walked in the door. Went shopping with my daughter for cars, and we'll be back at it over the weekend. So, yeah. Anyway, this is Eddie J on Crypto for Grow. Oh, wait a minute. I want to hear Paula's mouth. It's amazing. I've been watching Ethereum and finally got a bag. Sweet. You go for it, Paula. 10 votes. Who is about to enter the Chinese market with Alipay? Coinbase, Circle, Ripple, or other? It's Circle. It is Circle. Circle eyes the Chinese market with an Alipay integration amid reports of a potential Ant Group partnership. That's huge news. That news right there, if you read my book, that news right there is, yeah, hey, we're about to do something. That's what that is. And if you took my class, you know what comes after that. This is why I said, if you look at Aptos getting a new chief business officer, that's the kind of news we're seeing. Oh, hey, we did a little something. And then there's more news. Do you really think that they're going to hire a chief business officer and they don't have plans that are already in action? Contacts and connections weren't already reached out to? Conversations already being had on the golf course, things like that? Bending elbows at the 19th hole? Yeah. Now you know why I'm looking at Aptos and I'm kind of like, ooh. Aptos is, what do you mean it's confusing? Which news is confusing? Captain Banana. Come on, Siri's been really good the past few times. You can't be fighting now. I was chewing on a little cracker. Lex Luthor is staying in the corner tonight. He's staying there. He's just looking for trouble. He's just coming out looking for trouble. But is Aptos doing any numbers is the question. Aptos has a GMB X factor of 3.07. It's up 4.85 right now, I believe. 4.85%, give or take. With the hiring of a new chief business officer, they're about to do things. And I just went over, you might not have been here because you might have been late to the party as usual. Anyway, so I rattled off a few things that they've already put into action. They've already put into motion. So you might have to go rewind and catch that. I'm just saying. Just trying to figure out the next SEP move. You mean September move? I don't know what you mean by that one. I think quality coins are going to go up. I think even the crap coins are going to go up. They'll just be the first to crash and burn. right? But I think coins that actually have use cases are going to do really well. Don't forget, Aptos is also a platform for builders. It's another coin that's a part of the connective tissue. That's why I'm saying I think Aptos is about to have a blow up. I might get in on that. Oh, it is. I'm not even going to talk about that pinhead. First of all, it can't happen. He could talk that nonsense as much as he wants, but it can't happen. Because as soon as it did happen, everybody would just leave and go to the other coins. So it can't happen, right? Mathematically, can't happen. So there's that. Good luck with that. Just saying. Anyway, everybody, this is Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, smash the likes. Tell your friends about us because we're doing things that are special over here. Very special. Very, very, very special. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. And as always, thank you for your trust. I will fight to earn that and keep that every day. Everybody have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Crypto Daily. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.